Eat whole foods like dark leafy greens, and lean protein like fish and beans. Not processed foods like Nabisco. Time to cook with Dr. Crisco.
I know milk does a body good, but girl, how much milk have you been drinking? Oh, hello there. I didn't know we were taping already. Well then, welcome back to Cooking for Your Kids with Dr. Crisco. Speaking of milk, did you know that yogurt is fermented milk? That means bacteria or active cultures are added to the milk to create yogurt. Not only is yogurt a great source of calcium and vitamin B complexes, but when you feed your kids yogurt, you're also giving them a probiotic too. But you need to be careful about which yogurt to choose. There is a wide assortment of yogurts in your dairy aisle. Many of the yogurts have colorful and clever packaging, and these are targeted towards your kids. These are the very yogurts you'll want to avoid. Many of these yogurts have added sugars in the form of sugars mixed right into the yogurt, or in the form of sugary syrups like fruit on the bottom yogurts. Let's compare two representative samples from a container of plain yogurt and a container of vanilla-flavored yogurt. Here's an example of a nutrition label from a container of plain, low-fat yogurt. In this example, one serving size is 1 cup. And in this one serving size, 17 grams come from carbohydrates. All of the carbohydrates in this example come from sugars, which are a mixture of milk sugar or lactose and lactose that has been fermented into milk sugar galactose and glucose or blood sugar. On the other hand, here is an example of a nutrition label from a container of vanilla-flavored low-fat yogurt. We're dealing with the same serving size of 1 cup, but in this case, total carbohydrates 34, as is the sugars 34, which is double that of the previous example. In this case, vanilla, which sounds great and all natural, is a euphemism for added sugars. In this case, twice the amount of sugar content as the previous example of plain yogurt. These added sugars are likely coming from some sort of sweetener such as cane sugar, high fructose corn syrup, or some other sweetener. A great complement to yogurt is granola and fresh fruit. Unfortunately, many store-bought granola have added sweeteners. Making your own homemade granola is very easy to do. Let me show you how. First, I've preheated the oven to 350 degrees. Next, I've taken a large bowl and I've added 2 cups of whole oats, 1 cup of walnuts, and a half cup of coconut flakes. Although you can use any type of nut in your granola, I like walnuts because they are one of the only nuts that provide essential omega-3 fatty acids. 1/4 cup of walnuts gives you 2.5 grams of omega-3 fatty acids. All nuts are otherwise high in the good type of fats, and if your kids have a nut allergy, you can substitute seeds like pumpkin or sunflower seeds. I have now stirred in 1/4 cup of honey. Incidentally, you should not give honey to infants less than 1 year of age because of the risk of botulism poisoning. I've spread the granola out on a pan and I'm going to pop this into the oven at 350 degrees for 20 minutes, stirring once in between. Here's the finished product. Let's see how Colin likes this mixed in with some yogurt. Yeah. There you have it. Plain yogurt jazzed up with homemade granola and fresh berries. A simple, quick, and tasty breakfast or snack that your kids are sure to love. Thanks for tuning in to Cooking for Your Kids with Dr. Crisco. See you next time.